Evil returns.
Hi, this is Byron, and we got my friend here, Steven.
Hello.
We're going to be playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night, another classic, in our opinion at least. So, let's see. Steven, tell me more about this game.
I'm going to go ahead and say that this is, out of all the games in the franchise, probably the best Castlevania title to date. And the reason why I say that is that it's everything you know and love about the Castlevania series, but it adds an additional RPG element, which for me was really exciting. You're no longer a Belmont, now you are the undead. You're Dracula's son, which is actually Alucard is Dracula spelled backwards, which is interesting. So it's a new take.
Used. I have no idea what that would be.
I have not played this.
Oh, I guess you just select any empty slot for a new game.
What should we say?
I don't know, just you. I mean, if you just want to do. Alright, Steven works.
Steve.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. This game, I actually kind of forgot all about Castlevania during the Super Nintendo era, and then suddenly it just popped up on PlayStation, and it seemed like they totally pushed the limits of like the PlayStation, like
They
graphics
did.
and
They really
capabilities.
did.
They said, "Oh, there's this great mythos or story of Castlevania. How can we capitalize or really push that story in with all these mechanics that we now have access to?"
It's interesting. I mean, you look at the graphics now, this is just pathetic. But back in the day, this was actually really impressive.
Mind-blowing. I'm sure the fresh feeling of these graphics added to the mood.
Yes.
Right now, I'm kind of a bit. That's cute.
I'm asking myself, has it finished rendering yet? But apparently it has.
This was the first game that used these mechanics, right? The RPG, the weapons, and all that other stuff.
See, so this is nice. You start out as Victor.
Was this
And
right?
unlike other Castlevania titles, here you are. This is the final showdown with Dracula at the end. So right from the very beginning, they're throwing you for a loop.
Die, monster! You don't belong in this world.
It was not by my hand that I'm once again given flesh. I was called
Voice
here
acting,
by
not the strong suit.
humans who wish
The
to
title,
pay
admittedly.
me tribute.
Again, at the time, mind-blowing.
You
Mind-blowing
steal
that we
men's
had
souls
voices,
and
yes.
make them your slaves.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Uh-oh.
Your
Commentary.
words are as
Deep.
empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
Get him, Richter.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about you?
Holy water. I think it's up attack. Is it up attack? It is up attack. Blessed.
I bless you.
Bless you. We're pro at this, Steven.
It's been a while.
Blessed.
Can you hit the fire?
Maybe? Don't you have like some kind of you hold down attack you can whip the chain around? Yeah. like we're gonna have to do a take 2 here in minutes. Oh no! Save me. Power of the turtle. Huh. Not sure what's going on, but they're glowing. Girl in perpetual prayer. Kinda look like you. There we go. Coattails. Looks like that's working. Apparently the resurrection miracle thing is a failsafe for people that are trying to figure out the game like us.
You haven't played it before. Really?
Is there a way to do it twice? In one sitting? Or hit him twice in one sitting? And one standing teleportation?
Okay. Only the head.
Oh, looks like you're not even getting It'll be Photoshop Morph program. Yeah, there we go. Get him in the knees. Almost there.
Die!
Is he dead?
No, it cannot be!
Kodak moment. Was Richter Belmont, the legendary vampire hunter who succeeded. I'm not reading the rest of that. So yeah, that was
Educational.
kind of throws you right into it.
Yep.
With a failsafe of a miracle. Who? Okay, so I think I heard that that's the end of the last Castlevania game or the previous Castlevania game. So it's supposed to kind of tell you this is a direct continuation,
Right.
like this is canon or whatever like that. Richter. I always had mixed feelings about having kind of the bloodline idea of, first it's Simon,
Right.
and then Trevor, I guess, apparently, Victor, no, I'm sorry, Richter. I mean, I don't know, kind of like Simon in his 8-bit glory.
Yeah, no, it was great. Simon's Quest was a good game. I don't know. For my part, I was happy that they started making, or they kind of switched things up a little bit and kind of brought in a new element. So you'll come to find out here as you play this game that the whip is more or less a thing of the past. They start introducing multiple types of weapons, so the shield, sword. Just it switches things up. It's interesting. Of course, you have those weapon powers that
Yeah, it seemed like having like different, I guess, descendants or whatever. You can. It makes it easier to accept if they change something in the game, like the mechanics or gameplay. So, we're not using whips anymore. We're using magic now. A lance or whatever.
All right, so here we are now.
Cha-ching.
I need to get my, this will become your primary mode of transportation. Confined as the game
Moonwalk?
progresses. Yep. The MJ movement. So immediately you know something's up. I shouldn't be taking this guy out with one hit. I'm much too strong. What's happening?
Bit OP. Also, they kind of didn't really. There's still no story explanation.
Exactly. You're just here.
You don't even really know who this guy
You're here
is.
and you're dealing.
Level up.
And actually, I've known people who will just stay here and just spam this area to level because it's so powerful.
Keep the experience pure. Swashbuckling,
Yes.
daring, epic fight moment. My brethren. Can you use double jump still on this?
I think you can, but you have to acquire a special item.
What is this?
Alucard, what is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Still befriending mortals? I'll not ask you to return to our side, but I demand you cease your attack.
I will not.
You shall regret those words. We will meet again.
No.
No!
My nice things. Sapped the shell of your former
Game
self.
lulls you under false sense of security, thinking that you're just going to be taking care of business the entirety of the game, and then death comes along in typical fashion, strips everything.
How dare you? And you have.
You have nothing. It's fisticuffs.
Have at you. You know, as fair.
Oops.
No. Oh, there's a
Okay.
secret there. Seeing how fair skinned and, well, just beautiful Alucard looks, I expected a much, I guess, a less deep voice.
Yes.
But
I don't think it would be inaccurate to say that he has a certain ethnicity to his voice that seems a bit out of character.
sword. And there he is.
See, now here's the RPG element. You can start equipping weapons, and I think, is it just weapons? Maybe it, no, you can.
I think
you
you're
can
gonna
you get different capes and whatnot too.
So fun fact, Steven, did you know some weapons, if you do a certain like combination or whatever, it does.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, good.
You can actually cast spells in this game too, eventually.
Level up. Red rust. I don't know. Now comes a time where there's. I think it's a sword. I think it's constantly just trying to climb in weapons. Oh, it looks like it's crap. It's
Yep.
two-handed, but yeah.
Not good. Alright.
Cosmic your business right here is a good time to take a break. So let's do that right now.
Okay.